Welcome back to the channel. It is not an overstatement to argue that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular has disrupted and brought about a paradigm shift within the financial world. And you will agree with me that Bitcoin is rapidly changing from the instrument of speculation to become a store of value. In effect, it could become a widely acceptable new form of money. However, with the present configuration of the Bitcoin network embedded with slow speed, higher transaction fees, and scalability, Bitcoin will not be able to accomplish its mission. What am I trying to say? You see, scalability is a significant barrier that restricts and will continue to restrict the widespread adoptions of not only Bitcoin but also all the cryptocurrencies. However, here's the good news. With the recent creative technology called Lightning Network, we are about to experience a scalable Bitcoin. Stay tuned, let us examine how it works. Grab a cuppa, of course I mean a cup of tea, and then subscribe. Perhaps you'd like to know the impact of Bitcoin scalability. Okay, now no worries, I got your back. You see, the processing capacity of transaction on the Bitcoin network is limited, meaning the network can't handle larger amount of transaction on its platform within a short period. The current Bitcoin block generation time is 10 minutes. That is, every 10 minutes a new block is mined, and it translates or means the Bitcoin blockchain can currently guarantee only 4.6 transactions per second. However, to inform you, the present configuration of Bitcoin was okay at the initial stage. I mean, the speed was okay. But as Bitcoin gradually became a valuable asset and censorship resistant, an high possibility of adoption, many people in millions are now trading Bitcoins. And I think you will agree with me, increasing adoption and trading translates into more network activity, meaning more and more transactions are being requested by the market. In effect, this has created the scarcity of transaction space available on Bitcoin. Consequently, it leads to congestion because the present speed cannot handle the volume of transaction per day, and transaction fee is also increasing by the day. And here it is. It is key. You see, earlier this year, 2021, Bitcoin market cap surpassed $1 trillion. Now, I'm convinced you got the picture. That said, okay, now let us examine how Lightning Network, the creative tech, is designed or intend to solve the problem of transaction speed and fee on the blockchain network. You see, the Lightning Network is designed to make Bitcoin transaction as fast and cheap as possible. I think you want to know how. Okay, you see, it is achieved by moving transaction of the main blockchain. Okay, still not clear? Still not clear? Just stay with me. Okay, let me borrow this example to break it down. Let me relate to the HOV lanes on the highway, what you are looking at on the screen. Okay, so you probably want to ask me, what is HOV lanes? Good question. You see, HOV lanes on a highway is a traffic management strategy to promote and encourage rides sharing. Did you hear that? Rides sharing, thereby alleviating congestion and maximizing the people carrying capacity on the highways. Now, hold on to that example, or thought if you like. You see, similarly, offloading some transaction traffic to the Lightning Network layer 2 blockchain. The core Bitcoin blockchain layer 1 can move faster. Voila. I'm convinced you got the picture. You see, essentially, Lightning Network transcends beyond the limitation of present blockchain tech. And this is key, please listen. Lightning's network, yes, enables and encourages micro payments. The fee or regular transaction make it impractical to send tiny amount on the main chain within the channel. However, Lightning Network allows you to push the limit to transact the smallest unit, currently available at 0.0000001 BTC or 1 Satoshi. Incredible! In addition, the network is designed to offer users a high degree of confidentiality, meaning parties do not need to make their channels known to the broader network. Well, say I'll come to that later. Let us continue. Okay, let us examine how Lightning tech works. You see, technically, Lightning innovation initiate a payment channel that allow 2 or more trading parties to transact in a peer-to-peer system using Bitcoin, but without using Bitcoin blockchain process called off-chains. Yes, you heard me, off-chains. Let me bring it up now. Essentially, the network initiates and hand the trade process on an HOV lane, so to speak. You get the picture? Off-lane, off-chains rather. It is called off-chain transaction. Now, therefore, because all transactions within off-chain do not need to be approved by all nodes, this strategy substantially speeds up transaction times. And at the end of the day, when the 2 parties decide to finish transacting, they close the channel. All of the channel's information is then consolidated into one transaction, which is sent to Bitcoin mainnet for recording. Wow, I say this is incredible. Okay, let me break it down further. Let me use the example of a transaction between two parties, the buyer of a coffee and a seller. Let's bring this up. Now, for example, what you're looking at on your screen now, let's say Shewa, the lady there, goes to the local shop every day and wants to pay in Bitcoin. She could choose to make a small transaction for each coffee cup, but due to Bitcoin scalability issues, the transaction can take over 1 hour to validate. Shewa will also have to pay the Bitcoin network higher fees, even though she's making a tiny transaction. And this is how and when Lightning Network steps in to save the day. When the Lightning Network, with the Lightning Network, Shewa can open up a payment channel with the coffee shop. Each coffee is recorded. Each coffee purchase is recorded within the channel, and the shop still gets paid. The transaction is cheap or possibly for free, as well as instant. Then when the Bitcoin that share the channel is spent, Shewa can choose to close the channel or refill it. When a channel is closed, all of the transaction will be recorded to the main blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain. Wow. The Lightning Network creates a smart contract between the 2 parties. The agreement rules are coded into the contract upon creation and cannot be broken. Incredible indeed. Let us talk about the privacy issue. Remember, I mentioned it last time. Okay. While you may be able to look at the blockchain and confirm this transaction, open a channel, you will not be able to tell what's going on inside it. If the participants choose to make their channel private, only they, I repeat, only they will know what transactions are taking place. And to inform you, In another development, a plus actually for Lightning Network, the network is not only robust but also offer interconnected payment channels. However, you will probably want to ask me how. Stay with me. Let me give you another example. You see, if Alice has a channel with Bob and Bob has a channel with Carol, Alice and Carol can send payment to each other via Bob. And if Dan is connected to Carol, Alice can send payment to him as well. Okay, take a break, sip your tea. Alright, let's continue. So what are some downsides with the Lightning networks? Well, Lightning networks are also believed to be vulnerable to hackers and theft, because they are required to be required to be online at all times. Yes, and as such, cold storage of coin is not an option because the network does not allow it. Wow. Alright, now there's also an increased risk of censorship, since there are only a few points through which transactions are flowing. Well, you see, in my opinion, this known problem will be resolved with time. The question to ask is whether the network is still viable to date. Well, if you'd like to know, according to data, since its main launch in 2018, the Lightning network has seen impressive growth. And as at April 2020, the Lightning network looks healthy. It boasts upward of 12,000 online nodes, 30,000 plus active channels, and just over 920 BTC in capacity. Wow. So, in summary, the Lightning network is a creative technology designed or intended to solve the problem of transaction speed on the Bitcoin blockchain by introducing off-ledger transaction. The network is not only robust but also offer interconnected payment channels. The Lightning network creates a smart contract between two parties. The agreement rules are coded into the contract upon creation and cannot be broken. The network is designed to offer users a high degree of confidentiality. Lightning enables and encourages micropayment at a lesser fee. The Lightning network was formally elaborated in a paper by Joseph Poon. It was first formally elaborated, displayed in a paper by Joseph Poon and Thaddeus Dreyer in 2015. So, how do you and me, use the Lightning network? Well, very simple. All you need to do is download the client. You can find the latest client on the GIT Hub profile of the Lightning project. Now, what you're looking on the screen is similar, right? Okay, now. So, what you need to do is fund your wallet. Okay? Open a channel. Make a payment. What you're seeing on the screen now, just follow the instruction and then receive a payment. I hope you find this video useful. Meanwhile, I'd like to hear from you. What is your opinion about the Lightning network? Is it a revolution or what? What do you think it is? Okay, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, the goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon.